What is up, Kings? It's your boy Chad from Defund Simping. And listen, let me explain. YouTube for me is an interesting place because on TikTok, I was able to go from zero to almost 500,000 people in like what a year and a half, year and some change. But with YouTube, at one point, you guys don't know this about me. I was dedicated to be a YouTube comedian like Trevor Wallace, what's it called? What's that one guy? TFM, Total Frat Move. Like I was trying to be that guy. Since that was who I was trying to be, I uploaded a video every single week for 2 years straight and got 600 subscribers. So I need to get better at this YouTube stuff. I need to start holding myself accountable and I will upload more freaking videos. But enough of the chitter chatter, enough of the excuses. Let's jump into today's video. Today's topic is going to be, do looks even really matter? Now, I know most people who are in the dating, RP, whatever space, manosphere, whatever you want to call it, different people have different takes. Like my boy Austin Dunham, he'll swear by looks maxing, getting in the gym, tattoos, muscles. Like that's what he will recommend. But then there's other guys in this space who are fat and ugly, who still get girls. Why? Because they're more confidence and game based. Their game is on point. Their confidence is on point. Their mouthpiece is on point. So they're saying, screw the looks, toss them behind the desk, and more focus on your game and more focus on your confidence. When I was coming up and trying to learn the confidence in the game, I was heavily based off of looks. And the reason why I was heavy based off of looks was because men are very visual. Like that's how we judge women. We are visual. So I took that same way of how I view women and I flipped it and put it onto myself. So I was like, okay, where am I lacking? I need a better haircut. I need a better beard. I need a better eyebrow structure. I need better teeth. Like I just started thinking about a bunch of things that how we kind of, gauge each other. But in actuality, girls fall in love with what they hear. Guys fall in love with what they see. So in actuality, if I could have easily put my looks on the back burner and just focused on game. Because listen, I have a friend, his name is Edsi, Edsi, and he killed it. I had another friend named Nick, but he also killed it. Both these guys are about 5'10", and I'd say not fat, but chubby, like 210, 220, a little bit of a gut, but nothing crazy. And these guys had girls just all the time. They stay with chicks. Why is that? It's because their charisma, their confidence, the ism they call it, was just on point. They were around girls. It just came so naturally to them. So to them, they were chubby. They had freaking yellowish teeth. One of them. They wore weird clothes. Like he wore soccer jerseys every day to school and like flip flops with no freaking socks on. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he still had girls around him. Why? The charisma, the confidence, the game, right? So those guys always got girls without having to focus on their looks. Can you learn charisma? Okay, I think you can to an extent. If your friends are losers, you're screwed. But to me, it's about who are your influences. If you watch enough fucking ASAP Rocky interviews and a bunch of Russ interviews and Kanye West interviews, right? I think that confidence can exude through the screen and into you. That's just my personal opinion. I honestly think if you watch enough people with high confidence, their confidence will come on to you. Like if you hang out with a girl long enough, her lingo may come off onto you. Why? Because just you being around her, the lingo kind of wore off. So as far as charisma, guys, you want to up that charisma is to try to be around people who are charismatic. Because I don't think you can read a book on how to be charisma. I honestly don't think you can do that. I don't think you can take a course on it. I just think you should be around people who are charismatic. Now let's touch back on looks for a second. The reason why I got into looks was because that was the reason I thought I wasn't getting girls. If you take young Chadwick, right? Young Chadwick, 16 years old in high school, and I just worked on my game and my confidence, I probably would have done just fine with girls. But I'm thinking, oh, I'm not attractive enough. That was my reasoning as to why I wasn't getting girls. So if you're struggling with getting girls right now, ask yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you? Is it 1, right? Is it 10? And if it's low, that's probably the reason why you're not getting girls, because you don't even think you're worthy of it. Huh? You probably don't think you're worthy of getting girls. So that's why you don't get them. All right. So in conclusion, I really think looks matter, but not as much men think it does. Think about it. A man can have status and money, and a girl will go, you know what? He's a little chubby. He's not the tallest, but he provides security, right? Women will kind of put looks on the back burner for a guy that can protect and provide at the highest degree. If you give a girl an option between a supermodel who only made 50K for the rest of his life and a multi-millionaire who's a little chubby, they'll probably get over the tits. They'll probably get over the beer belly. They'll get over that for a guy that can provide security. So guys, figure out what your problem is, right? Are you not getting girls because you lack confidence in game? Okay, work on that. But if you think your problem is looks, okay, then go over to my boy Austin Dunham channel or FitX's channel, FitX Fearless on YouTube, and they have videos about attraction. They give you tips on how to boost your attraction. But for the most part, guys, I'm really siding with the confidence in the game will set you free. If you get that on point, you won't need looks as much. Now, here's the thing though. Now, here's the caveat though. If you are a confidence and charisma person, you can't be always on Instagram and Tinder trying to get girls, because girls can't sense and feel your charisma and feel your confidence through Tinder. Maybe if you write a super dope bio, maybe, but even that, it's like, if you're a charismatic, confident guy, you should get most of your girls from in person, because that's where you will thrive. If you never leave the house, you're just on Tinder, just swiping away. Yeah, you got charisma, yeah, you got confidence, but it doesn't really matter because you're not using it. So find out which way is the best for you. Are you gonna go with the looks maxing route, getting freaking diesel and getting a better haircut and a new wardrobe, or are you gonna work on that confidence? Let me know down below, guys, what you guys think. When it comes to, do looks really matter? What y'all think? Lastly, if you're still watching this video, self-plug, I have a DMs to date program. I would love for you guys to check it out. It goes from the DM or the approach all the way to the date and all the way to Pound Town. And you know what I mean by that. Y'all have a great day now. Peace.